Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Arcane, season number 2, episode number 1 to episode 9. This is the last season of Arcane. This is the things wrap up and go down. The epic battles, time travel, and interdimensionals, other worlds. I mean, a lot of things happening here. I mean, a lot happened to wrap things up, and also, even though it did wrap things up for this story, it also let things open for things to be more explored, to even more things to come down the road. They could do that too. Now I don't know, they might do off branches, talking about different things as well too. But this season was very emotional driven. It's like fathers and daughters being united as well too. People friendships being tested and then coming full circle as well. Love interests that could have been, but find out that didn't because of circumstances as well too. I mean, a lot of things happening here. The animation in here is just it's always been amazing, but they also incorporate a lot of music in here, which also helped tell the story a lot of ways as well too, which also worked well with the story, what was going on, give that more emotional edge and more push as well too, and also did like a music video before each episode, which it would give you like a demonstration of what's going to happen and what's to come and how things are going to go down and how you're going to feel when you're watching it as well too. Love, hate, relationships, all these things went down in this season that are just insane. Because you had the whole thing with Vi and and Caitlyn and their will they won't they situation going on, and you got Caitlyn. And the thing is though, even though I didn't like how Caitlyn responded to the Vi a lot of times, I understood where she was coming from, and also where Vi was coming from as well too. Vi's coming from living from the other city, and then having the enforcers who have killed her parents, but then the struggling of her joining the enforcers, and then you got Vi wanting. I mean, when Caitlyn wanted to see things, Vi wanted to see things from her point of view, but not quite understanding where Vi's coming from too, but actually as well have them conflict between one another as well. You had the whole thing with Mel. You find out about her backstory and who she is and what she's capable of doing as well too, and see how that comes for fruition as well, and why she wasn't. You also get understanding on why she wasn't destroyed from the beginning. You also find out like how things will come from circle with Jace as well, and we like being like lost in that storm with his mother for a long time, thinking they're about to die, and then this stranger come up and then saves their life, and you find out who that person was and how that person like pretty much changed his life and caused this thing, all the whole thing to happen in the first place, like that how things come full circle as well. It also how it affects the relationship he has with Victor as well too. Seeing Victor go through this whole change and how he sees the world as well too. How he started off a person who was sickly, wanting to help change the world, make things better for people like him and for the future generation, and then he gets his power and still has that same mindset. But how that you see how that slowly get corrupted and how that get changed and messed up as well. And even like certain people like that scientist Singe, seeing his motivation, even though what he was doing was wrong, you get an understanding who he is as a character as well. As well, and like this thing was like very sad at times, but also inspirational at times as well too. We have also a lot of loved ones. Like you have the whole thing going on here with Jinx and her arc in here as well too, struggling between like who she is now. Is she still Powder? Is she still Jinx? And then taking on this little girl with her, Isha, and in a way she became her big sister, and she's like almost like in a way like living her life through her, and seeing the parallels between them as well too. Like this, like how Jinx started, Powder started off, and all she wanted to do was help. And even though her Vi told her to stay there, she went along went along anyway, and caused her to lose her brothers, and also caused the like people like her father almost being killed in the process as well too. And then you got this girl named Isha, who looks up to Jinx, and in a way, she also wanted to help, but her thing actually did do something good, but instead of other people dying, she sacrificed her life, but it's also sad as well too. The loss in here was just sad. I just nothing. Even when they win, it just felt like there's a tragedy. This was not a happy season, but at the same time, it was too. It was really beautifully done. The voice acting on this thing was fantastic. The way the story was told, I really enjoyed that as well too. Uh, I don't know if this season was better than the second season, first season or not, or the second. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them both. I don't. I enjoy both stories as well. Just seeing because a lot of things happen, very chaotic, but at the same time, it makes sense what they were doing because it's like exploring like different worlds and the future timelines, especially with like with Jace. You had the whole thing with Jace and Heimerdinger and Echo. Both of them was in there with the Arcane. They touched it and they explored into the thing. And you got Echo and Heimerdinger going to a world where hashtag did not exist. Hashtag did not exist, and instead of when that explosion did happen, back when they were young, when Vi and all of them broke into Jace's room, it had a bad effect, which caused things to go into a positive direction, and something that I've never thought about was going that way. And you got Echo dealing with the fact that he wants to be he wants to be back to his world where it was. At the same time, you see him sacrificing a world where he could have been at and been happy to be with a world where he's miserable and sad. But maybe having the possibility for having love in his life as well, just to lose it. Would have been better off he stayed where he's at. I don't know. And then you have what's going on with Jace. He went to a world where things went horribly wrong with that tech. And it was like it was about to repeat itself again. And then you got to see who the motivation was in his life and how it started in the first place. And how that went full circle as well. And you got the whole thing with other characters like with Vander and the relationship he has with his children as well too, and how that changed. And because these characters like are not perfect. They're flawed as well too. You got Vi and her, even though she wants to protect and help people as well too, she makes mistakes and now she can be a little bullheaded. Sometimes she don't think things through and she can be lash out and seeing Powder and Jinx the dynamic between this character as well, and seeing her how she evolved, and also seeing her like first the rebel, then you see her become sort of like a way like the savior, a leader, that responsibility of that. Then you see her becoming like a older sister to like losing all hope and losing all life, and then realizing that the sacrifice she has to make sacrifices to make for people that she loves because like Vi can't let go for the greater good. I oh my gosh, like wow, it makes you like love all these characters even more than what you did before, or hate certain characters even more than what you did before as well too. Like it's so messed up. Everybody's not it's not just like just one note characters in here. Everybody got layers to them, and you even though you may not like what they're doing, you understand why they're doing it. You get their motivations. You get what drives them or what pushes them. Even though you might think they're wrong for what they're doing, you get it. At the same time, you can put yourself in their shoes. You can empathize with them as well. So this season was just insane. But it was chaotic, but also beautiful at the same time. Oh man, so good. If you haven't watched Arcane, I highly recommend check it out for yourself. It's so good. From the animation, to the voice acting as well, to the music in here. It played a bigger part in here. The music always been important to the show, and it plays a bigger part in here as well too. And it people like shows you as you feel what's going on with each scene, what's going on with how the person's mind was in a beautiful way. I really did like that. And the animation styles in here, especially how they switch a lot of they switch the styles a lot of time to that, just shows like the past sometimes, or what's going on in people's heads, or how people perceive things as well too. It was done in a beautiful way as well. Very artistic choices in here. I really did enjoy. I really do like they push the boundary with animation as well too, willing to go out the change styles and like that too, but make it work perfectly within the style that already been established. Like this, wow. So I have to give this season a grade. I'm giving it a solid A. I'm giving it a solid A because it was beautiful. It was amazing. Go see my word for it. Go check it out for yourself. Hopefully, when you watch it, you will enjoy having watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connection to my social media. You want to follow me there. I really appreciate it as well too. Also to my store, also my shirts and stocks and everything else, and a lot of other things as well too. This is one shirt that I designed, my NinjaRabbit shirt right here. Many others as well. Seasons about so I really appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the NinjaRabbit. Peace out, peoples.